Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have a lovely monthly lifestyle box sent to me for review all the way from Dingle, Ireland. It is of course my Ireland box, which has beautiful items and treats from Irish makers. It is put together by Catherine and her team with so much love and care. They also have a very active Facebook group where people share their experiences and their joy for receiving this box. There is a whole separate one though if you want to post spoilers of your box. Make sure that you don't put it in the regular one or you will get jumped on. I am telling you right now. This box is, what is it now? I think it's $53.49 per box on a monthly basis plus $18.75 in shipping. I could be wrong, but I think that is what I saw latest. And you can get $5 off if you use the code MAUI. I will try to take a quick look before I fill out the description box below just to make sure I have the most updated shipping prices for you. But that's also where you can always find good information, or if you forget what the code is that I told you, that's always where you'll find it. That and in the pinned first comment. So this box is for those who love Ireland, who have Irish heritage, who enjoyed a visit to Ireland, who dream of one day going to Ireland. It's really for everyone because the lifestyle products inside, whether or not you have some amazing connection to Ireland, can be enjoyed by all. I obviously do not have Irish heritage. Maybe in my adopted family there is a little bit of that, but I just think it is a beautiful place with wonderful people, and the products that we receive in this box are awesome. So I do take photos of this box over on my Instagram account at Maui_Noel, so definitely check that out over there. It's one of the few boxes that I still do product photography for. Number is getting smaller and smaller, but this is one of the ones that I enjoy doing so much. I will say that sometimes it's very hard because the delicious treats that come inside of this box, I want to dive into them right away, but I have to wait until I'm able to photograph them first. All right, so opening it up, we have our very bright green tissue paper, and then usually at the bottom of this bundle of goodness is where we will find Catherine's booklet, where she gives us all kinds of information about not only the makers and the products that are featured inside of the box, but of course also what's going on in Ireland at this time, sort of stories, sometimes songs, poems, history about the theme for the box that particular month. It is always filled with so much information and love and care, and sometimes some extra recipes. And I know that a lot of you might not look at the booklet, and for some of you it is your absolute favorite thing, so it definitely should be considered in the overall value and contents of the box, in my personal opinion. So I actually went ahead and pulled everything out because look at these shiny bags, you guys. This speaks of good things, because I like to get down to that booklet so that I have it as reference. So one of the things that we always get, which is not like, you know, a major thing, but is always appreciated, is recipes. So we always get recipes. These look like some good old Irish potatoes with some seasoning, which I'm guessing we got the seasoning in here. So look at those. Those do look delicious. Irish roasted potatoes. Can you get more simple, right? So it's very nice though because it's very simple. You just need 4 gallons of water, some table salt, some baking soda, some medium-sized floury potatoes like Mars, Pipers, Cares, Pink, or Records. Yukon Golds would be a fair substitute if these other varieties are out of season or unavailable where you live. I don't think I've ever seen any of those where I live. So Yukon Golds it is. Some melted fat. It says we use duck, goose, or beef fat, but pork lard would also work. Yeah, that's going to make everything tasty. And then some Dingle Spice Le Rodstad. Rostad? I think that's what's in the box, but these look delicious. Hey, while we're at it, let's have a secret password. So when you come across a secret password in one of my unboxings, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form. It's linked for you in the description box below, along with all those codes and links and everything. And also in that pinned first comment, you have to be 18 years or older. You have to have a US or Canadian mailing address to enter. Canadians, I need a little help with the shipping if you do choose to receive a mystery box as your prize. And you do have to be subscribed to my channel. It doesn't have to be publicly though. I can always verify with you via email, so the whole world doesn't have to know that you're subscribed, but you do have to be subscribed because it's a way to reward subscribers for watching my videos and listening for the secret passwords. So make sure you don't put it into the comments. Make everybody else watch too. So basically about 5 days into the following month, actually for the month of June, it's still ongoing. You still have time to get all your May secret passwords in, but for June, it'll probably be around the 5th of July that I do the drawing for some winners for some mystery boxes as my way of saying thank you. So today's secret password is potato. Potato. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into, wow, this is a hefty booklet. Now, it's always like a good 20 pages or so. This one is thick. This is a lot of info. She's put a lot of effort into this one. So the Isle of Dreams. All right, so this looks like it's a immigration story, which I know is part of a lot of your family histories. So I think this will hit home with a lot of people, but you can see she writes it kind of like a letter, and she includes all these beautiful photographs along the way. I think this is really, really beautiful and cool. Yeah, it does look like we got some Irish stew in there. Let's see. Looks like just a lot of different sites, some old photographs about the whole immigration story. Oh, a visit to Ellis Island. For that other side of it, I know many of you have probably visited Ellis Island and found your family names in some of those registries. I did that with my folks as well. Obviously not my Korean family, my adopted family, but we did find some names in those books. I'm looking for the section that has the information about the makers. So this is the section that I will be referring to. It's just the last few pages. But let's see what else is in here. Oh, what's up next? A little preview for the upcoming box. Fancy basking in the beauty of one of Ireland's most beloved summer spots, our June theme whisks us away to summertime in Killarney and the Ring of Kerry, a landscape full of magic, music, and memories waiting to be made. This is a place that many of you have asked us about, and I knew the time was right to take you there. That sounds wonderful. And then just a reminder, they do have, we have our secret passwords, and she has her Golden Shamrock prize. So as long as you're an active subscriber, you are entered for the Golden Shamrock prize. And this time around, often it's a beautiful bag, and people always show off in the Facebook group. This time it's a beautiful quartz silver pendant and matching quartz bracelet. Well, those are really pretty. Okay, back to the section. So we saw our recipe. We saw our very hefty booklet this time around. So it's tokens of memory and meaning. This month's My Ireland box is wrapped in love and legacy. Each item carefully chosen to honor the journey of the immigrant and the roots they left behind. Let me introduce you to the makers behind the treasures that now rest in your hands, each with a story that carries the spirit of Ireland across the seas. So the booklet, of course, each month I pour my heart out, this is in the voice of Catherine, into this booklet, and this one especially so. With the tales of Annie Moore of Ellis Island, of Wind at Blennerville, and the cobbled streets of Cobb, this little book is both a love letter to Ireland and a warm hand stretched across the Atlantic. It is always my great joy to bring you with me on these journeys and to reflect our shared heritage through story. I love that, because I do feel like storytelling is such an important part of Irish culture, heritage, and character even. All right, so first of all, we have Travis Gleason's seasoning and recipe from Dingle with Heart. Travis, a Dingle-based chef and food writer originally from the U.S., blends his love of Ireland with a flair for flavor in every dish he creates. His seasoning blend this month was inspired by the simplicity and warmth of immigrant cooking, spices that would travel well, bringing comfort to faraway kitchens. Yes, this looks delicious. The recipe he crafted to accompany it is still under wraps, but I can already tell you it's a hug on a plate. Travis reminds us that food, like memory, travels. I think it's just these amazing Irish potatoes. So it does say what the ingredients are. Let me go ahead and put on my spectacles to find out, but I bet it smells amazing. Sea salt, black pepper, brown mustard seed, turbinado sugar, coriander, and chili flakes. Ooh, this sounds amazing. It sounds like it would go well on anything. Le Rostad, Dingle spice seasoning. So look at that. I'll see if I can show it to you. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. You can definitely smell the black pepper in that. It's gonna make potatoes. I mean, I think it could make poultry or other things taste amazing as well. Oh yeah, or like even putting that into like a salad dressing. This smells really good. It's making me hungry though, and I can't use it yet. So maybe I'll actually make the recipe. I never get a chance to make the recipe, but this one looks easy enough that maybe I can do it. I don't know. You'll have to keep watch over on Instagram and see. I've been very busy lately since I've gotten back from my trip, and I have another one on the horizon, so you never know. All right, let's see. We have, ooh, these are great. We've gotten these before. I do love a repeat when it comes to the delicious treats that we get in this box. These are Kilbeggan Irish Oat Cookies. Their original recipe. They are delicious, and we get this whole beautiful box. It says the Lalor family have farmed their land since before the famine. Today, they are still there in Kilbeggan, working organically and with great care. Their oat cookies are handmade using their own Irish-grown oats and creamy Irish butter. I can picture a mother in 1850 wrapping a few oat biscuits in cloth, pressing them to her child's hand before they boarded the ship. That's what these cookies are, a taste of Ireland, lovingly made, rich in story, and they are so, so good. All right, you guys, then we have this Forget-Me-Not notebook, a place for your stories from County Kerry. So with this kind of like Celtic font and then this nice gold embossed design, engraved design. This notebook, created in County Kerry, was inspired by a fragile journal I saw in a glass case at the Cobb Heritage Centre. A relic once clutched by an immigrant. Ours is bound in dark green Wilbalin, stamped with gold, and holds within it a poem called Dear Old Iron. It is a space for your memories, your ancestors' names, the recipes they passed down, or reflections of your own. The emigrants may have left Ireland, but their stories now live in you, and this notebook is where they can continue. So that's lovely. So you could really use this as anything if you want to. It's just a nice blank page journal that it sounds like Catherine had made for everyone. It does have a nice green ribbon bookmarker inside. So let me know what you would put inside. Do you have a, I mean, I think this would be a great like travel journal if you have a trip to Ireland planned. That'd be kind of cool, right? Or even if you just wanted to write recipes in here that you've gotten from various sources, maybe from my Ireland box, or even as just like a journal of your own subscription box journey. I think that could be kind of cool, just to remember like the things that stuck out to you from different boxes and how you use them and where you use them or who you gifted the different items to. I think that could be kind of cool. Like it's got just a registry, because I hold on to all the booklets myself, but it might be nice to just be able to look back and be like, oh, for May 2025, like this was the theme and this was the highlight and this was the item that I really enjoyed and that recipe was really easy. I think it would be really kind of cool to like follow your own journey with a subscription box. I don't know. I think that would be kind of neat. All right. Then we have an immigrant ship ticket bookmark from Blennerville to the World out of County Kerry. It says, my designer Edwin here in Dingle helped bring this idea to life, a replica ship ticket as might have been used at Blennerville Port. I think this is it. So it's transformed into a beautiful and practical bookmark. It's printed in warm tones with vintage detail evoking the dusty suitcases, tearful farewells, and brave hearts of those who left. Tuck it in your book and it becomes a tiny passageway to the past. So that's just kind of a cute little thing that they made. It says, remarks, this journey marks a parting and a promise. May you carry the soul of Ireland with you, and may your dreams take root in the soil of your new home. It says Atlantic Star Line on the back. So that's like a fun little detail. And she does send books. Probably maybe once a quarter we'll get like a book of, once we got that like home ec book, which I actually thought was pretty interesting. Sometimes it'll be stories, or it'll be like quotes or poetry, or even a novel on occasion. So that would be good to hold on to for that. Let's see, I'm holding on to all this different stuff. Then we have, oh, Cleves Toffee. Love when we get things from Cleves Irish Confectionery. So this is Sweetness of the Past from County Kildare. Cleves is a name familiar to every Irish child of the 20th century, and it all began in Limerick in the late 1800s. Let me turn this. These toffees are still made using the same traditional methods and recipes, and I like to imagine them being slipped into a coat pocket or satchel before a journey abroad. Just a little taste of sweetness to hold on to home. This month I couldn't resist sending a pouch your way. And then she did include a few more recipes in the back. So like Eileen Chathan's ginger cake recipe, just for those of you who haven't been around and been subscribed to my Ireland box for a long time. So I'd like to remind members who have been with us for over a year and give to new members these recipes. So easy to bake, and these particular ones have been passed down through the generations of my family, and we're also happy to share them with you. They would have been traditionally baked on an open turf fire. Take a look at this clip that I came across to get an idea of how one baked on an open fire years ago. So and then she has this like long URL, but you can type it in and watch it. So we also have a farmer's cake. And then there is an item that is not listed in here, but it looks like she did a little additional one. So we have a little card in here that's telling us about the item, and then we also have what would have been like an extra paragraph in Catherine's booklet. A Whisper of Carrie's Spirit, the Carrie Shamrock Scarf by Meeb. So I think it's Meeb, I don't know. You know my Irish pronunciation is terrible. So this is what is in here. So they have done those really beautiful enamel earrings and rings that we've gotten before. So it's based on like beautiful, I think, watercolors. But here is this lovely, lovely scarf. Oh goodness, how pretty. And it's like a narrower scarf. It almost looks like those like graduation banners that a lot of graduates are wearing right now. That's so pretty. Let me show it to you. I like that it's the narrower band. So look at how pretty. Vibrant colors, lots of green. Oh, there's a shamrock in there, but like very subtle, not too like cheesy and touristy. So pretty. Oh, that would be, and you could always just loop this on your bag too if it got a little bit too hot, but such a pretty accent. Right? Oh goodness, that's really pretty. Also really pretty if you want to fold it up a little bit and just get all those colors and wear it as a pretty headband. That would be gorgeous as well. Okay, so rooted in the wild beauty of County Kerry, the scarf is more than a wearable. It's a piece of art infused with heritage, tradition, and soul. Created by Meeb, a family-run Irish business led by the talented sisters Claire and Tanya, the design process begins with their signature open-fired enameling method. Molten glass enamel is fused onto copper at intense heat, allowing vibrant pigments to flow organically into swirling patterns. That's where you get all their beautiful enamel designs. So, you know, there's a little bit of magic, a little bit of randomness in the designs that happens. Each piece is unique. No two firings are the same. The final scarf, adapted from the original artwork, captures the essence of Kerry's rolling hills, golden gorse, Atlantic skies, and the iconic shamrock. The rich palette of emerald green, golden yellow, and soft ivory reflects the shifting summer landscape of the Ring of Kerry. Chosen for this Ireland box because it feels both like a memento and a promise, something your ancestors might have worn close to their hearts before a journey overseas, and it is so soft and lovely. May it bring warmth, color, and a little bit of Kerry magic to your day, wherever you are in the world. And also just because it's a good travel item, right? A scarf is such a beautiful travel item and a luxury at the same time. Functional luxury, we love that, and very lightweight. It's not going to take up a lot of space. So what a beautiful item to end with, and what a lovely theme for the box this particular month. This is actually, I know it's June, but this is actually the May box, the Isle of Dreams. I love that. So we got our cute little bookmark, we got our lovely journal. I'm very excited to use this seasoning on some potatoes. Of course, we also got our edible treats, our delicious toffees, and the amazing oat biscuits. And then this scarf, I think, is just so, so lovely. You guys, let me know what your favorite item was in the comments below. Let me know if you have part of your family history is I'm Irish emigres. I would love to hear in the comments below. And don't forget, there was a secret password, so if you missed it, go back and watch the video from the beginning so that you can be entered to win a mystery box. Thank you again to Catherine and the team. So beautiful. Love everything. Forgive my pronunciation. I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.